Hi everyone. Just wanted to do a quick run through. Normally don't do videos like this, but I wanted to do a quick review of a dock that we found online, actually recommended on the Tested.com podcast by Gary Whitta. Mountek is the name of the manufacturer of this dock. I'll show you how it connects to the car right in a few minutes. What I really want to show you is how it works with the iPhone 5. A lot of the reviews and videos online were from older model phones, or not specifically this one, with the iPhones. The dock connector being shrunk down there, the lightning connector there, and the audio jack. How does it work with this? Do you have to whatnot? The way this particular dock works, I'll undo it from the stereo here. Is it actually mounts right into the CD slot in your dash. It has these fins. This little gizmo here tightens down and expands the fins a little bit so that they don't hopefully destroy your CD player. So don't tighten it too much, but does allow it to get a nice tight grip there. When the phone is in there, these show you this those ratchet in, and then this button up here pops it open. Really easy to use. You can mount it one of two ways. This, as you can see, this has full 360-degree swivel, and also has a little bit of tilt on it there, if you can see that. It can be mounted this way, which is kind of sets the phone up higher. We can actually put the iPhone 5 in here like that. You can also see it holds on to that nice and tightly. Doesn't let go of that. So this would put the phone up considerably higher on the dash there. You can flip it around like this, so that this is there, and put it in there, and that'll be a little bit more level. For our car setup here, this is a 2006 Honda Civic. I think I prefer it this way, just a little easier to read. Doesn't block the display up here quite as much, but you can adjust it for how it would be best suited for your vehicle. The reason I really like this is we've owned this car for 6 years. I think I've used the CD player a total of 5 times. It never gets used, constantly used an MP3 player or a GPS or something like that. So this is making use of the CD slot and allowing you to have some good information in front of you, hopefully safer driving than you might otherwise have with the GPS program or what have you. On the back of the dock here, or of the holder, there's this little screw here, which you can turn a little bit to add tension to this. This is just a ball joint here holding that all together. Initially, when I pulled it out of the package, it was if I would put it in landscape mode like this, the iPhone, because it's it's off balance there because most of the weight is going off to the side here, not centered. It would kind of tip down there like that. Just a eighth of a turn on that screw, and it's got more than enough tension to just really do it. So you just stick those fins in your CD player and tighten down this screw. Don't do it too much. You don't want to ruin your CD player, even if you never use it. It's not something you want to do. But just like that, you have a nice holder for your iPhone. And it notice it doesn't droop there because I have adjusted it, tightened up that back thing there. Now, the one question that I had was this has a little hole in here to let you run cables through, especially for the iPhone or other phones that have their connectors at the bottom. The interesting thing is with the audio port there, does this interfere? You can take this piece off if your device is if you don't want that there. You can definitely take it off. It just kind of it just pops right off. I won't do it right now, but I like setting it on there. It's a nice way to just set it down and then have it ratchet in there. So while we're waiting for that lightning to 30 pin connector, You've got your little lightning adapter there, lightning cable. But then you also have probably one of these guys for audio in the car. This guy's pretty thin. Some cables may be thicker, may not work as well with this part of this device. There should be more than enough room for the 30-pin adapter, lightning to 30-pin adapter to go in here, and as long as it fits on your phone. So some reports that won't fit real well with a case. Obviously, this thing can hold your phone with any size case. There is just barely enough room to get that jacked in there. So if you have a setup like this, it will work just fine. I want to send my thanks again to Gary Whitta for recommending this on the This Is Only a Test podcast. This is exactly what I was looking for almost days before I read this or heard that on the podcast. Was looking at other docks and other things for the car that were much more expensive. This is Mountek. It's $20 plus shipping. If you have 2 cars, they're having a sale right now, free shipping if you order 2, I believe through the end of October. I would highly recommend it. It seems to work very well. If you have any questions, you can sure leave them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. But it's pretty straightforward, works really well, and yeah, $20 well spent. I hope that answers maybe someone's question. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Shrunk down there, the lightning connector there, and the audio jack. How does it work with this? Do you have to whatnot? The way this particular dock works, I'll undo it from the stereo here, is it actually mounts right into the CD slot in your dash. It has these fins. This little gizmo here tightens down and expands the fins a little bit so that they don't hopefully destroy your CD player. So don't tighten it too much, but does allow it to get a nice tight grip there. When the phone is in there, these show you this. Those ratchet in, and then this button up here pops it open. Really easy to use. You can mount it one of 2 ways. This, as you can see, this has full 360-degree swivel, and also has a little bit of tilt on it there, if you can see that.